What's up guys, so it's Shimim here and I'm back after a week now. Today I am here to do a number 2 edition of the reality of sports. Now there's not a lot of news and rumours today, um, and so I'm just going to do 4 news and rumours. So the news and rumours I'm going to be talking about guys today will be the coronavirus. Yes, everyone's talking about the coronavirus, it's worldwide, it's all over the world. What can I say? Coronavirus news on how boxing could be affected. The boxing matches, I mean. Khabib speaks out on Ferguson fight at UFC 249 could be cancelled. Khabib admits that he fears that the fight could be cancelled with Tony Ferguson due to coronavirus for the 5th time, which I hope it doesn't. And I hope Khabib shuts Ferguson mouth up. Honestly, Manny Pacquiao lines up welterweight unification against Errol Spence Jr. or Mikey Garcia fight in return, and Dana White insists UFC events will take place despite coronavirus pandemic. Those for you news rumors: 2 boxing and 2 UFC, half and half, 50-50. So before we get on to those 4 news rumors, I'd just like to say this is going to be the final time I'm going to be having this wallpaper. In the number 3 edition next week, I'm going to introduce a new picture, because this is just, so don't worry guys, this is the final time you're going to see this type of picture, so don't worry guys if you don't like that picture. So let's go on with the news and rumors. Latest reported by Talk Sports. It's been reported on 15th of March 2020, today actually, at 9:44 a.m, which was updated at 9:46 a.m. It was reported that the latest coronavirus how boxing was affected by pandemic, including Canelo Alvarez, Derek Chisora, and Anthony Joshua fights. The coronavirus pandemic is having a huge impact on the world of sports. It is actually a lot of events are cancelled to NFL, NBA, these American soccer games. You know, I don't follow American soccer things because I'm British. That's why. Multiple events across the globe are now either taking place behind closed doors or being scrapped altogether. As the number of cases and deaths sadly continue to rise, boxing is no different with the number of big shows being called off. Sunday, March 15th updates. The Nevada State Athletic Commission, I'm going to get used to saying these American words, voted to suspend all combat sports events in the state until 25th of March, when they will next meet. If the ban is extended, it will hit Luis Nervi versus Aaron Almeida. Correct me if I'm wrong if I said that name. And Otto Wallin versus Lucas Brown, both of which are scheduled for the Park MGM on 28th of March. Meanwhile, promoter Barry Hearn has revealed his concerns over Anthony Joshua's heavyweight fight with Cobra Pulev at White Hart Lane on 20th of June. We know we are in the shit, he said, admitting we don't know whether Joshua Pulev heart will happen. I know we are. Honestly, this coronavirus needs to go away, so things start getting calm. I'll talk about my opinion in a bit, guys. Sorry about that. We don't want to cancel big events where we will play them, but this is equivalent of a world war. This is not a world war. In all my years of sports, I've never encountered these unprecedented circumstances, which same, never before in a million years, disease around the world would have effect on these events. We've all got 650 live events this year, and we've already had to cancel the snooker tournament in China and have been forced to cancel pool events in North America because this situation has escalated over there. Guidelines will be followed, he said, with people's livelihoods at stake. People are still going to work. So I would ask the question, so whether the whole country needs to be closed down or we suck it up. Listen guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I hate how the coronavirus, that that all that shit disease. I hate the fact that how that disease is impacting and delaying, even cancelling events, including boxing events and maybe UFC events. No, they're not cancelling UFC, which I'll get into in a minute. But it's just, listen, I cannot wait till this coronavirus goes away. Honestly, this coronavirus needs to go away ASAP. It needs to go away. Honestly, because it is affecting. Forget listen. The media is portraying us big deals. Let's forget politics about it. Just forget politics. But coronavirus is honestly just impacting. It's impacting economies and businesses. It's even impacting events, and I hate the fact that it's doing it because us viewers, me, I love watching boxing. Honestly, I love watching boxing matches, UFC matches. But if it's not these fault. It's not their fault. The boxers, it's not their fault. It's not the promoters' fault. It's just the coronavirus fault. What can I say? But this needs to go away. This coronavirus ASAP. Honestly, Khabib Nobody, I can't even say his last name. Khabib speaks out amid fears Tony Ferguson fight at UFC 249 will be cancelled due to coronavirus outbreak. This is reported by Metro Sports. Khabib insists he is training as per usual in anticipation of his fight with Tony Ferguson in UFC 249 going ahead despite the coronavirus pandemic. MMA fans have seen 4 previously scheduled fights between the two lightweights called off across the last few years. A fear could happen for a 5th time. There are a host of sporting events affected by the COVID-19 outbreak. All professional football in England was suspended until April at the very earliest. The NBA is on hold. The start of Formula One season was postponed at the Masters, the first major on the golf calendar, pushed back indefinitely. US President Donald Trump has declared a national emergency to help handle the coronavirus outbreak, while the governor of New York, where UFC 249 will take place, has issued a statewide ban on gatherings over 500 people. Now, there's a rumor today, guys, about the American president testing negative for the coronavirus, which means he hasn't got it. Which I don't want to get into politics, but that's good for him. The fight will therefore either be conducted behind closed doors, postponed, or moved to a different location with UFC Apex Complex in Las Vegas potential venue. Khabib's manager has already insisted the fight will go ahead one way or another, and now the Russian himself has issued a brief statement of his own on social media. Written on Instagram, Khabib said, "I don't understand what is going on outside the gym. I am in the gym and I am working hard. What will happen next? No one knows." Khabib's manager, Ali Abdelaziz, previously said, "Guys, Khabib visits sunglasses Tony Ferguson. It's happening April 18th. UFC always finds a way with or without fans. This fight is going down. People at home need entertainment." Saturday's night UFC Brasilia event will conduct behind closed doors through next week's UFC London events with headliners Leon Edwards and Tyron Woodley is still scheduled to go ahead for now despite a raft of other major sporting cancellations. Guys, another coronavirus rumor. This edition is going to be about coronavirus. Most of these rumors, the majority of these rumors are going to be talked about. Apart from the Pacquiao one, everything else is going to be coronavirus related. So 3 out of 4 of these news and rumors will be coronavirus related. Guys, I agree with Khabib. 100 trillion billion percent I could agree with Khabib. He is working. Just imagine being Khabib in Khabib's position. Imagine being in Khabib's position right now, training your backside off a big fight that is coming up. against another great lightweight, training your backside off, and cause of some stupid disease outside, could cancel these this match. Just imagine. I don't blame Khabib for mentioning that he's been training hard, and he doesn't know what's going on outside. But honestly, coronavirus needs to go away right now. Not ace right now. Right now, it needs to go away. Honestly, it has to. It is destroying, ruining a lot of things. Manny, this is reported by the biggest bullshit news of all. I cannot believe I'm reading off this news article, but this news is the biggest bullshit news in the UK. And guess what it's called, guys? The Sun. The Sun. Fuck you, Sun. You stir up trouble. Fuck you. That's my message to you. Anyone who's watching me right now that works in the Sun, news, media, my message to you is fuck you for fucking stirring trouble, putting fake fake news on, stirring Islamophobia. My message to you is fuck off. But I'm gonna read the rumors anyways. I'm gonna read a news article reported by the shittest news in the UK, The Sun. Pack up and go. This is reported by the shittest UK, the shittest newspaper. This is reported by the shittest newspaper in the UK, The Sun. Pack up and go. Manny Pacquiao lines up welterweight unification against Errol Spence Jr. on Mikey Garcia for fight for his return in July. Manny Pacquiao has lined up a welterweight unification against Errol Spence Jr. on a fight against Mikey Garcia for his return to the ring in July. The Philippine Great Wall has not fought since beating Keith Thurman for the WBA title July last year. But the 41-year-old wants to unify his belt against IBF and WBC king Errol Spence, who beat Sean Porter in December but was involved in a horror car crash a month later. Pacquiao has also named Mikey Garcia, who won his first fight at welterweight against Jesse Vargas last weekend, as another potential opponent to face in his comeback bout. Asked who he wanted to face next, he told Philippine broadcaster ANC, That's Errol Spence and Garcia. Pacquiao continued, my plan is getting back in the ring this coming July, 2nd or 3rd week in July. Training should start in April, May, June. We have enough time. There's a lot of possible opponents like Mikey Garcia, Errol Spence Jr. or Crawford. And also, there's boxers from Canada and Mexico who wants to fight with me. I think it shouldn't be Spence, honest. I'll talk about it. British promoter Eddie Hearn revealed he has a deal in place for Pacquiao to fight Garcia in a mega money clash in Saudi Arabia, the scene where Anthony Joshua beat Andy Luis Jr. in December. But Pacman is signed to PBC, who have a contract for the welterweight champion to fight on Fox or Showtime pay-per-view. Hearn works with sports streaming service DAZN in the US, meaning the broadcasting situation goes against Pacquiao's current deal. Spence, who beat Garcia last March, is also a PBC fighter, making the 147 LB a far easier deal to make. Pacquiao said on a pair, my assessment is Spence is the kind of boxer who can move a slugger. If we're going to find his focus on strategy, hot speed and footwork. Garcia has a different style than Errol Spence. Mikey Garcia is a brawler, aggressive, he's got different techniques also, so we need to practice and apply on that fight. You know what? Manny Pacquiao should fight he shouldn't fight Errol Spence next. I think Errol Spence and Pacquiao is too soon for me, honestly, in my opinion. Manny Pacquiao vs Errol Spence, it sounds like a good fight on paper, but in reality it's too soon, because Errol Spence listen, I think Spence should have a couple fights before he fights Pacquiao ever. I don't want Errol Spence losing to Manny Pacquiao, honestly. Errol Spence is my favourite welterweight today. And if Errol Spence loses to Manny Pacquiao, that is a big, massive risk. So I hope. All I'm gonna say is I hope Manny Pacquiao fights. Um, Manny Pacquiao. I hope Manny Pacquiao fights Mikey Garcia or someone. Right, the last rumor. This is reported by Forbes. Dana White insists UFC. This is the final rumor I'm going to be talking about. Dana White insists UFC fans will take UFC events will take place during despite coronavirus pandemic. Late last night, White appeared on ESPN's Sports Center and made it clear that the UFC has every intention of keeping to its schedule, even if the promotion is not nowhere it will stage its next three events because of the COVID-19 causing coronavirus pandemic. White addressed the card schedule for March 21st at the O2 Arena in London. I didn't know that there was an event in London. Well, I live in the UK anyways, but it's far from London or Manchester. Obviously, there's never gonna be a UFC fight in Manchester, never ever. Maybe, but no, no. Yeah. Obviously, things are changing by the hour. Saturday morning, they announced new travel restrictions for the UK, so the fight obviously can't continue in London, but the fight will go on. Said White, we're working on finding a new venue like in the United States, and I have my matchmakers working right now to put together the undercard. Bottom line is, the fight is happening, the main event will go. The UFC president also spoke about the March 20th in April and then fight cards that the UFC had previously announced, which moved to the Apex in Las Vegas. One second, guys. As of those fight cards were scheduled to take place in Columbia, Ohio, and Portland, Oregon were moved to Las Vegas on Thursday, with Nevada reportedly planning to shut down all combat sports events for a specific time. The UFC was forced to look for a new location for those cards. Guys, I am happy that they know why. I'm happy that they know why. That the UFC fights are continuing, even though the coronavirus outbreak is happening right now. I'm happy that it's happening. I'm just happy that these Dana White has confirmed on ESPN that the UFC fights will continue taking place despite coronavirus, because I know recently it's been travel ban between America and Britain. Listen, I'm gonna say one more final thing on this video about coronavirus. It's affecting a lot of things. Businesses, economies, travel, and even sports events is traveling. Obviously, it's affecting people as well. It's affecting sport events as well. Honestly, it needs to go away. It needs to go away. Honestly. So guys, thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch up with all of you later. Thanks for watching.